Hey, hello everyone. This is Harold, and welcome to this video where I will be talking about my online business and how this online business is going to help me to move to Costa Rica and live there as a part-time digital nomad. If you've seen my other videos, you know that my dream is to move to Costa Rica to live there with my family. And yeah, the idea is to make that happen this year in 2023. And yeah, so later on in this video, I will also give you a short update on my progress of moving to Costa Rica. I've been there in December for 2.5 weeks, you know, to orientate myself, and I've seen some properties. And yeah, after I came back, I had the time to let it all sink in, to think about my ideas, and yeah, so I will be talking about my online business. I've been working on for the last few months. I'm following a coaching program of somebody who you know who has a similar online business, and I learned that you know, it's important to have different income streams. My idea was to buy a piece of rainforest in Costa Rica and start a reforestation or nature conservation project, you know, with a maybe with a small research center for some students or volunteers. But yeah, my coach made me realize that that it's important to have different income streams, to not be dependent on one income stream. And you know, for the last few years, we've learned that that if you know there has to, if something happens in the world, then especially with tourists and with students traveling, you know, that can stop. And you know, if you are dependent on having an income of this type, then you know, you're in trouble. So that's why I decided to start an online business, and you know, create a different stream of income. And yeah, so I'm following a coaching program of somebody who has a similar online business, and it's called affiliate marketing. And what that is basically you know, you're selling other person's products in exchange for a commission. So you don't have your own products, you don't have a special website, you don't have a customer service, you don't have to go to friends and family to to ask if they want to buy something from you. I'm actually not talking about this product at all. I'm not promoting it. You know, I just have. I'm just making these videos, and I also have. I have a Facebook page where I have some, you know, where I'm having some advertisements to attract people that are already interested in the products that I'm selling. And yeah, so I'm currently into the crypto world. It's you know, it's a very interesting world, this crypto space. And if you know a little bit about crypto, you know, it's an interesting market. For the last few months and years, you know, with Bitcoin and all this FTX that's going bankrupt. But it's also actually also a very interesting time to invest in crypto, as everything is down. You know, crypto is can be relatively cheap to invest in right now. So yeah, I think that's quite interesting. and so that's what I'm into now. I'm creating an online passive income. I'm not for the short money making projects. No, that's not me. I'm interested in projects that are there for the, for the long run, and I'm also investing with money that that I can afford. I'm not using money that I don't that I can't afford or I have to pay my bills with. I'm using some money with from savings, and see where it goes in the near future. Um, I have a project that that I have invested in that's really promising. And yeah, if you're interested in what I do, then please click the link below this video. I can tell you all about it. And yeah, so that's a little bit about my online business. And the one of the pros of having an online business and earning your money online is that you can work from home. You can even sell your house, quit your job if you make enough money, and move to another country like I'm doing. I'm moving to Costa Rica this year, and living as a part-time digital nomad. Costa Rica actually is very attractive to live as a digital nomad. You can start an online business. You can start a business as a foreigner. You can buy a house as a foreigner. You can buy land as a foreigner over there. So that's one of the reasons I like Costa Rica. But yeah, like I've said, it's very interesting these days. Having an online business, it's actually quite easy. The internet has has so many possibilities these days, and that's why I chose to start an online business as well. And yeah, still it's still my dream to start a conservation project in Costa Rica. The last few months I've been thinking, and I think it's a good idea to sell our house, to move to Costa Rica, and to start from there. I think it's when I was in Costa Rica in December. I had also this feeling that it's I just have to be there to make things happen. Here in the Netherlands, I'm only dreaming of moving, and I'm tired of the bad weather here. As you can see, it's a little dark behind me. That's because of the bad weather. I can show you. Here's my computer with where I work from, and here's my little garden. It's raining right now. It's not that windy anymore, but it has been. The weather has been so bad for the past few weeks. Actually, since I arrived in the Netherlands, I arrived just before Christmas last year, 2022. It's now halfway in January, and the weather has been so bad since I came back. So it makes me feel a little bit miserable, and I want to go back as soon as possible to Costa Rica. So that gives me an extra motivation to work on my online business, and start making an online income, and not be dependent on my my reforestation or nature conservation project, as it takes time to start such a project, and it's always good to already have an income while you are moving. So yeah, that's what I'm working on, and that's what I wanted to tell you in this video. Yeah, so I already gave you a little bit a short update on our progress, on my progress to move to Costa Rica. My wife, she's she's actually in you know, in a, how do you call it? In a period where she is you know, doubting a little bit. Can we do this? You know, she's actually from Peru. She was born in Peru. She moved she came to the Netherlands about maybe let me think, it was in 2005, I think. So it's already 17 or 18 years ago. And you know, she has a background of living in a family where her brother and her mother running a business of olive groves. And you know, if you know a little bit about Peru, it's it's an unstable country where there's a lot of poverty. Well, my wife, she actually had a, you know, pretty good life, but she also had some. Her family also went through some rough times, and yeah, so she experienced how life can be. You know, if you have to struggle. So she's a little bit doubting about, you know, she doesn't want to go back to this kind of life. But you know, I assured her that's not going to happen. Costa Rica is not Peru, and you know, we're living a totally different life right now. With you know, my wife is still working for a company, and she has a good income, and you know, we have two young children. The oldest one is 5, and the youngest one is 2. So yeah, that's also something to consider. You know, the oldest one has to go to school. The youngest one not yet. But yeah, she's a little bit worried about, you know, how are we going to do with the children, and whether they have to go to school. And my wife, she's a little bit into the Waldorf and how do you call it? Waldorf and Montessori kind of teaching your children how to, you know, Montessori and Waldorf kind of school system. And these kind of school systems are all over Costa Rica, but they usually are not free, as the public school system is in Costa Rica. So that's something to think about when we are moving there. But you know, I think things will work out just fine. I have great trust in my online business, and you know, the vision that I have for my other project that I'm working on. Yeah, so yeah, what else is there to tell? So yeah, the idea is to sell the house in the next couple of months. The housing market is still quite good in the Netherlands, so we can you know, we can have a nice profit if we sell our house, and have you know, have some money to start with. And yeah, so I think that's all for this video. I hope you liked my video, and you know, please check out my other videos as well about my progress of moving to Costa Rica. Like I've said, I've been there in December, and I made some videos as well over there. So if you're interested, please check my other videos. And I also make videos about my other passion, that's bird watching. And yeah, Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that, and please hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, goodbye.